Gamers, the rumors of the Bazaar's demise are greatly exaggerated. However, like in January, I've had very little time to record, and 2 of the times I did have to record, they were had on scheduled maintenance. So what do you want me to do? I can't turn back the hands of the clock, okay? So we're like, if you're watching this, this is not backlog. This was recorded like literally yesterday. They have pushed a patch which minimized the stifling nature of infinites for Pig, Dooley, and Vanessa, although apparently Dooley is still pretty cracked. But Apollo, who is kind of like my worm tongue, or maybe I'm his worm tongue, or maybe we're both worm tongue, I'm not sure. He's my Bazaar worm tongue. He tells me that this patch is like the best the game has maybe ever been, at least since we've been playing. I'm a big, which is good for me, because they nerfed infinites, and I'm a big like weapon guy. I'm the type of beast that ain't afraid to run like multiple weapons. I'm the type of beast that ain't afraid to buy a powder horn. Mayhaps a powder horn, you think? I'll take one of these, but I'm also hoping to see a powder horn. That's okay. Life goes on, man. Let's take the Poning Steel as well. And I'm not thrilled with the setup we got here, but it is just against the AI for the time being, so maybe the lighter build has a chance now. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm cooking up, and to be honest with you, I don't fully know what I'm working with. But I do know that went very well. And I do know I'm having fun playing the game. The lighter, fantastic. Generally here, I like the XP max. If you can get to level 2 by the end of the first day, you're usually feeling pretty good. That's not going to happen for a fella like me. With 5 gold. Just give me a peek at some items, man. You never know, dude. I actually really like rifle as well. I'm just wondering if rifle honing steel, which is actually the poning steel, might be a better play. I'm just going to go with the path of least resistance, I think. 2 silvers. I mean, it's really only 5 extra damage, but I mean, it makes the crits do more. I don't know, man. The thing I'm worried about is not critting on one of the shots and then running out of ammo. Because I think we don't have... I mean, I guess we have a chance to win in the sandstorm in that case, but I don't know. So they got a little bit more burst than me. But if we landed a crit, which I actually think means we're literally just in the clear. And the revolver and the honing steel are kind of going crazy. And really the best strategy you could ever have in the Bazaar is face opponents whose builds are worse than yours. We've accomplished that right off the bat. I would happily continue. Let me take a look at the recap here. 160, man, it's crazy that this did 160 damage in 6 seconds. This did 110 in like 40 seconds. But I'm happy I had both, don't get me wrong. When you buy a weapon 20 max health, rightmost shield item is a little better. I mean, 20 max health is not bad early. But I feel like this is a roll situation because you really want to see like the raw damage. But you know what? Leftmost burn item, having a lighter on 3 burn, on 4 burn early, it doesn't really synergize with what we're trying to do, but it's not necessarily bad. How about you hook me up? I mean, I guess this is 1 extra burn. I was kind of hoping to be pop snappers for an extra burn, the ability to do some extra damage, but that's okay. Does Lick It have the ability to give you extra ammo? Give me a second here. Howbazaar.gg. I'm searching for Lick It. I'm going to shops. I'm going to items. And I don't even know how to search for this. Sauce. Gravy. Boat. Gravy boats? I'm sorry, I have to go back to Google. Lick It Bazaar items. Let me see what you got.
Sails down, anchors up.
Can you just relax? Adjacent weapons permanently gain 1 damage. Adjacent items permanently gain crit chance. Adjacent items permanently gain shield. Crit chance, damage, and shield. I don't think it's worth the space. I think I'm going to take a free slow item. That's not so bad. It's extra damage for free, and it actually fits on our board. I think, personally, I would love to see a hasted lighter. Even though it won't get stronger, The burn stacking up faster might make a difference. Try not to worry about, you know, like day 12 yet. Let's just stay worrying about day 2, which is, yes, what we're on right now. It would be nice to get more burn too, because the burn is decaying before we can finish the job, but... And I don't know, man, actually, maybe we should have fought Mosquito, because we've got like a weird little kind of proboscis build going here. I'm not big on the safe, I guess, but it is extra gold. Cinders, even if it's 1 burn, which it's obviously going to be, that's still pretty good. And then, honestly, like, small items for Powderhorn is crazy valuable, but 5 regen guaranteed versus a chance to get Powderhorn, I'll take the 5 regen for free. Bronze tier ammo item. And Powderhorn is an ammo item. It has ammo in the text. That's like definitely not what I wanted to see. And it's literally going to do 5 extra damage once, but it's 5 extra damage that we otherwise don't have, so I guess we'll put it out there. There have been times 5 damage has made the difference. Same board size. The Jabalian longbow. We need to do damage to you so your longbow doesn't get the triple cast. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I'm like a little pessimistic because all my stuff's out of ammo, but 5 regen is hitting the spot. There's no doubt about that. It'd be real nice to crit, man. Be real nice to land a crit here. Be really nice to land a crit here, otherwise I'm in a world of hurt. We did not land a crit. That's devastating. I think, yeah, there's no path for victory here. Okay, we need Powderhorn. I'm not salty I took the regen, because that's like a bird in the hand versus 2 in the bush situation. If this build that we have right now is going to run, we need Powderhorn. That being said, for now, give me a burn item. Holy cow, what is this, man? Junkyard Catapult, 1 ammo, 25 damage, burn 6, poison 4. I mean, it probably... I'll obviously take the Cinders. I'm not going to use it on Trash Catapult. Dazzling Apprentice, is it? No, Flame Juggler is the guy who gives us the nightmares right now. I feel like I could probably cut you, and put out this, even though I'm not necessarily thrilled about it. And I'm wondering if we just fight you for a chance to get more burn. We could definitely take Rogue Scrapper, though. You have junk. I'm just trying to remember. You have Healing Robot and something. I think this, if we're going to lean into a kind of burn synergy, this guy is a little bit more up our alley. Also, I mean, the XP potions would go crazy. First time you fall below half health, reload 2 items. I don't even know if you can get this skill, but the skill would go absolutely insane. That's fine. The XP potion legitimately might be like the best thing we could get, man. Like Gillette. It's going to give us the level next time. I can live with that. Honestly, we don't really need medium items. I would settle for having 10 regen, which is kind of crazy. Upgrade a bronze tier item or have a bronze tier skill. I mean, I don't really care about the honing steel, to be honest. I think I'd rather just have another skill that buffs damage. Leftmost weapon does more damage, or leftmost item has +6 burn, dude. I can't deny it, because the lighter don't run out of ammo, which is not true to life. I would love to experience some gumballs. I would love to buy 5 gumballs. What a quality of life change they've added here. I would love to purchase 5 more gumballs. And then it's combat, huh? Against someone who's won once. The crit chance was the big thing here. We got a few too many yellow gumballs, but that's okay. We literally don't care about the rifle. There's no reason to pull it off the board to put something else on. I am thinking maybe honing steel on the hook just because it's not going to run out of ammo, but the extra damage to something that attacks twice as fast is also good. Man, that's a big Lang Zhan. That's also going to get hasted. That's a problem. 10 regen, pretty nice, but we're struggling a bit. we're not struggling, we're dead. That's a different story. Okay, we need powder horn, man. No substitutes today. You have to have powder horn because the double barrel is the only thing that matters. Everything else is very secondary. So let's check out some silver tier items. Ramrod is functional, man. When one of your items runs out of ammo, charge this 1 second. That's crazy. Reload adjacent items. Apollo's been telling me that this is good. Your ammo items have plus 20% crit chance, and it only takes 4 seconds to reload your items. That's insane. It doesn't fit, but that's insane. Okay. Now, I would rather reload the Junkyard Catapult because every time it fires, it's going to run out of ammo. I'm relying on you to just crit and never run out of ammo. We might not be there quite yet, but in principle, man, I still like the power of our burn, but I'll buy a star chart to keep... Oh, Harpoon is interesting, too, because it could get a lot of charges, man, off of Ramrod. Or Ramrod could get a lot of charges off of it, I should say. 4 gold or medium items. Or a little HP. I'm going to take 4 gold. Maybe I'm the fool for it, but... And I'm a big believer in this setup that we got right now. I don't think we're going to lose. It'd be nice to get powder horn. Or maybe it's not even necessary now that I think about it. Like, you run out of ammo, that charges Ramrod, which reloads the double barrel. And everything's starting to come together. Now, double barrel's reloaded. You get charged up, double barrel gets reloaded. Okay, it's starting to come together. That was a great change to Ramrod. It used to be 8 seconds to reload the adjacent weapons, man. We've come a long way. Through the hard times and the good. First time you use a large, adjacent items gain crit chance. First time you use a large burn 10. Your items have +1 max ammo. What's crazy is that I feel like +1 max ammo is kind of a debuff because it slows down the Ramrod charges. Then I guess the Ramrod charges just give ammo. So maybe it's not that big of a deal, but an extra 10 burn also seems to fit what we're trying to do. I think we should... We don't need powder horn anymore. I know I said accept no substitute, but we found a substitute. At least I'll get my washing done, man. And then this is the whole reason we took Star Chart, was to be able to get 5 gold and 1 XP. All right, I'm feeling not necessarily 100% confident because this person is on a perfect game so far, but I'm feeling a lot better about not just running out of ammo and then losing as a result of that. Zam, 1,000 HP and the old school pufferfish build. Okay, so this barrel is gonna go crazy. They're gonna have a lot of shields. I mean, if we won this, that would be kind of insane. I'm not totally sure it's going to go down like that. The poison is really starting to hit. Yeah, I think they got us. I honestly think we put up a pretty good fight there, all things considered. Now, we have lost 3 of the 4 days that we've done so far, but we're getting closer to success instead of further away. Upgraded double barrel would really hit the spot. And I'm willing to XP max here. By not taking the XP. We don't need the pop snappers, but... 2 gold and silver tier loot? Yeah, give me some... Give me something good, like scrap, for example. I gotta learn my lesson, man. It's a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Small no. We're gonna work at the docks. XP can get us out of this hole, man. You can give us cinders. There's only 1 burn, which is actually, that's pretty bad. 5% cooldown reduction. I don't know, man. I don't know. One thing's for sure, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. The honing steel and the junkyard catapult and possibly also the revolver are very, very disposable items for us, but we have to get the right setup in order to dispose of them. This is probably just the easiest one to get and understand, so I'm grateful for that. How about an upgrade to our double barrel after we get the XP here? Upgrade a silver item. Ramrod probably gets more charge, but it doesn't haste us. So I think like double barrel is a great upgrade, man. Can I just say also, I'm stoked that these are no longer like upgrade leftmost. Instead, they're all like just drag it to the pedestal. That seems way less cumbersome. I wouldn't say no to gunpowder. I wouldn't say no to all talk.
But my mother said I'm the best.
Would I say no? Maybe I wouldn't even say no to pistol sword, man. Okay, now we gotta think about it. Because we use items with ammo all the time. And this would have a chance to get reloaded by... Well, not a chance. It would have a guarantee to get reloaded by pistol sword. And then, like, shoot... And then, I don't know if this is any good. But I do think it could fit. I don't know if now is the right time to tell. Like, I recognize that you do stack burn, which is nice. I didn't take it. Oh, no! I literally talked about it, but I didn't click on the button, man. I mean, I'm guessing we're going to be okay right here just based on how my opponent's, like, stats looked. But still, that's it's a bit of a whiff. That's not something they need to change in a patch. I think I just need to not do that moving forward.
Another round.
Okay, so far so good. They got an interesting build there, man. Derogatory. Okay. How about some XP maxing? We're level 7, day 6. It's a great time for XP maxing. Trying to think of what aquatic items we would even want. I don't think they exist. So give me some raw damage. Maybe we can take out a harder enemy as a result. Give me risky. I'm thrilled with this. And honestly, maybe a crook could kind of go crazy, man. Although Crook's been nerfed. Didn't they used to do like plus 40 damage for every medium item you had? Maybe Crook is no good at all. How are you? You took so much damage, man. Health is fine. We level. I'm a big, like, best skill available sort of guy. Although weapon skills might be kind of huge for us, but gold skills I think you gotta go for. When you use an item with burn, it gains burn. First 5 times you slow haste a vehicle. We have 65 gold. I mean, the lighter getting increasing burn does go crazy. But I also feel like we need alacrity to just... Like, this is kind of like a burst damage build. I don't know if we can take Lone Shark, but I'm going to give it a try. The Shark gets hasted. He gets a lot of shield. He starts... I mean, he's got some great skills, honestly, too. We're relying on our burst damage to get us out. He's actually nothing? He ain't nothing but a peanut? We gotta figure out what to do with this junkyard catapult spot, man. When you buy this, gain 2 income? That's kind of a crazy get from a fight, man. Shield equal to 2 times your income. 14... I mean, the shield itself is pretty bad, but maybe we'll get like a property synergy. I really like going to the cobweb shop, but it's hard for me to ignore the guaranteed value of the burn, man. Like, every subsequent burn has disproportionate value. Now, level 9 on day 6 has got me feeling pretty good. Just give me a silver tier item. Forget about the loot. Water wheel. Water wheel. It's only silver. Like, you probably gotta go. You probably gotta go. Let me think about this. Haste your other items 2 seconds. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds. I'm just thinking about, like, what we would get rid of. Because, like, a perma-hasted lighter would be pretty good. We could pull you, or we could pull you, and you. If I pull... Hang on, there's a play here. And it looks like... I see the problem. There's no place to put the poning steel. Use an adjacent item, charge this too. I think it still might be worth the try. Even though honing steel, there's no place to put you that's good. I'll just pull you out for now. I just want to see how this goes. And you got pretty, I mean, you're level 8. We're level 9. You got 3 wins, I got 2. This should be a fair look at this, I think. Like a hasted lighter and a hasted double barrel and a hasted ramrod would go kind of insane for us, is my thinking. So I want to see like perma haste on all of my stuff. It worked with a reckless abandon, man. It went crazy. Let me take a peek at the recap here real quick. Obviously, the double barrel's the star of the show. 48 burn is no joke, though, man. So we're looking for another small or medium item, because we could dump the revolver for something truly spectacular. I would love to see what you got for weapons. We have 90 gold. It's not going to be sniper. I don't think it's going to be bayonet at 10 damage. I think we got to do a little better than that. I don't think it's any of these, to be honest. I'm not too excited about taking like a bronze shark claws or a bronze axe or something. I mean, it'd be nice to have something, don't get me wrong, but if you have at least 7 items, reduce their cooldowns by 5%. We're probably, at best, going to have 6. I'm going to roll, but the 20 damage was tempting. Okay, dude, I don't know what to tell you here. Plus 9 burn on the lighter is a little nutty. And I think your cooldown reduction is always... It's always in style, man. It never goes out of style. No, we never go out of style. What does Taylor Swift say? She says a lot. And oftentimes I'm listening, especially if I'm in the car with my child. Our damage output is actually disgusting. This deals double crit damage. This is not what we're looking for, but it was free. And dude, it's literally, XP maxing is literally always the right choice. You can't go wrong. There may be a righter choice in some circumstances, but... Now, I would love it, Treasure Turtle. First off, I would love it if we killed you. I'm just noticing you're putting up quite a lot of sustain. But I would love it if... I mean, Diamond Gold, that's got to be worth a lot of money. Also, Silver Clamora could hit the spot. We make it. He literally doesn't attack, man. You got nothing to fear except fear itself. Turtle Shell is just not what we're looking for. That's okay. It sells for a lot. Lifesteal, I mean, burn is also... burn double barrel might go insane. Lifesteal double barrel's a lot of sustain, but if we're just trying to burst... And crit is nice too, don't get me wrong, but even if this is like base... Oh, dude, maybe you just enchant your lighter with burn. You go every 3... You go 3 seconds twice, but this is going to double the burn, man. So you go to 30 burn off of that. That's kind of a nutty lighter, dude. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, NL, you got to get these claws out of there. You're very not wrong. You're very, very not wrong. I think we're looking pretty good for a 4th victory, though. At least a bronze level victory. Now, that's me counting my chickens before they hatch. But let's see. They got a lifesteal bow that's going to get buffed and hasted. And a turtle shell. I mean, they're hitting pretty hard. We got to acknowledge the heat of those hits, but the burn is a little crazy. I need like a burn calculator for how much actual damage was done by the burning to see how it compares to the double barrel. You applied 180 burn in like 5 seconds. That's as much damage as this does. You guys are very disposable. We could definitely get a better ammo item to take advantage of Ramrod. Let's take a peek for it right now.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish.
When you burn, reload this 1 ammo. You know what I like about this, though? A, I like that it crits, which charges an item. B, I kind of like you, except you're bronze, but it also is going to be constantly out of ammo, which is going to charge Ramrod like crazy, which maybe doesn't really matter until Ramrod has like an enchantment on it, but might help double barrel never run out of ammo. Let's be honest though, for sure you're gone, and you're gone, and you're gone. I think we can finally make that call. You can go, you can stay,
Go make some more stories.
you can join the squad and we'll see how you're doing. When you haste reload this, I don't buy it. I kind of buy the shark, but at the silver level, I need to see a little bit more, I'm sorry to say. And let me get a unique Vanessa skill. First 4 times you use ammo, slow an item. Scaling crit chance, it's already day 8, so I'd probably give that a no. I could live with 4 seconds of slow pretty early on in the fight. And I would happily risk, I got tons of coin, man. I would happily risk it for XP. I feel like we got a lot of momentum right now. Give me Cosmic Rock. It would be nice to get the cooldown reduction. It would not be nice to get another Bronze Claw. Let's see what kind of damage we're putting out here. We burn, you reload. You're taking a lot of damage really quick. Now I'm pretty sure the musket literally did 200 damage, which is nothing.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jelly.
I will never know because I skipped past the recap. It's got to be gold tier loot because okay, that's also really nice. And I think it's got to be double barrel. Because that's really, it's the straw that stirs the drink, along with lighter, admittedly. And then you're going to give me a better water wheel. Lighthouse is... Well, we don't slow. We had the chance and we opted not to. We do have a tool. We do have a property. But you're too far behind, I think, to make it work. And Crow's Nest we're just not built for. That's exactly what we're built for, man. Destroy this and all smaller items when you use an aquatic item. Charge this 1 second. I've seen Apollo get some damn builds working. Me personally, I've never made it happen, but he's a different type of beast, man, for sure. But he's opening my eyes to what's possible. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're on 4 wins on day 8. So things are still like we got an uphill battle, man, because we got to deal with like real builds. We can't just high roll a good item early and make it work. So you're gonna burn me. I don't know if you counter me. I'm not a scholar in the Bazaar. We got you. You scared me, but we got you. And they were rocking, I think they were on 5 wins day 8. So as like a gut check, that has me feeling a little bit better about where we stand in the world today. Be nice to get some very like high skill rolls or high rolls to get skill. I mean, to be honest, the items seem to have higher upside than the chocolate bars at this point. It's very funny, but we don't have the kind of sustain to make it work. What about you? When you burn, charge this 2 seconds? We burn a lot. I mean, this definitely seems to be better than the musket, if we're being honest. Then the grenade seems really good too, man. 240 damage. It'll actually have a better crit. Well, let me just think about this. I mean, you need the blunderbuss. I'm just thinking that it's possible that the diamond grenade actually clears the double barrel. At which point, you'd probably run like this. I know this seems like a bit of a crazy pivot, but you gotta work with me here for a second. Now, upgrade an item. You guys are diamonds. You would only gain like 1 burn. Bizarrely, and I'm not trying to make a pun, I guess you would give a better crit chance, which would also be kind of, yeah, okay. We'll upgrade the ramrod or the water wheel for that matter. But I was thinking that maybe we still upgrade double barrel plus 30% crit chance. Okay, let's just see, man. Because like a reloading grenade Seems very tempting. Now, I didn't really look at the numbers, so I just got to kind of vibe with it. I think we put out an awful lot of damage there. I don't necessarily know if it was faster, but it seems like an awful lot. Any chance I could have looked at the recap instead of just clicking the button as fast as possible, like a fool? It would be nice to get a better small item than a bayonet. Weapon to the left of this is plus 50 damage. I mean...
Remember,
Silent Grenade is also just kind of like a humorous idea, man. Gumballs. It's gumballs any day of the week. I think you're past your best before date. You're not that useful. You guys might still stick around. I don't know. It is tempting, too, to just go one weapon mode. I guess we could, like... I don't know. Because the weapon would be the grenade. Which, well, with 2.8 second grenade, bang, 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 bang. I don't know, man. Maybe that's the play. 5 gumballs, such a huge boon, man. You might be worse than the double barrel. Like, let's use our noggins here for a second. 102 damage. The crit chance is kind of irrelevant. In fact, the crit chance on you is higher. So you do... Oh, but you charge with burn, and we burn quite frequently. I see. Like, we were going to burn roughly every 1.5 seconds. So your cooldown is more like... I can't figure that out. After 1.5 seconds, you'll get a 2-second charge. So your charge is like 2 seconds. Which is faster than yours. Okay, I mean, we could test it, to be fair.
I may be young,
but I think this makes sense, man. The diamond grenade and the diamond blunderbuss, I think they're the ticket right now. But the double barrel might be better if we can get it to diamond. They have a reloading lightning in a bottle, anchor, lifesteal bow. I mean, that crit kind of took me out. I was feeling pretty chill until that crit came in. Oh, we were like 2 seconds away, 1 to 2 seconds away. But we're still on what? 2 prestige. 2 prestige, okay. I mean, obviously give me some diamond tier skills, bro.
I simply acknowledge the fact of my...
When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown. Double the damage of your leftmost weapon when you fall below half health. I mean, we have relatively fast-firing weapons. I gotta give it a try. I'll take a look at Bazaar, Con Man. I'm still XP maxing. I feel like we have a pretty good board. Also, moreover, I don't know what I would be looking for, so I don't think it's the best possible outcome, but considering we don't have to spend any more money rolling, I think 5 gumball or 10 gumballs is like pretty solid. Not when we get that, but then there is a part of me that thinks you have to get pulled, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Awakened District is impossible. I would be pretty happy if I beat the Property Baron. Especially because we have no shield and they have a heal. Yeah, we might be dead. We might have accidentally deaded ourselves. Or maybe not. Well, that is a huge heal. Okay, I think maybe we got a little lucky. But I'll take it. Okay, obviously, we don't really care about the skyscraper. Deal damage equal to 3 times the value of your items every 6 seconds. We're not built for that lifestyle. Plus ammo? No, man. Gold tier loot. Gold tier loot any day of the week. Leftmost weapon gets 10 damage. Alright, I mean... 99 times 2, 2.6 seconds. I don't know! I don't know, it's a tough... I need a calculator, man.
People first.
I don't have an answer for you. I mean, you could definitely hold lockbox. We got the gold to spend. You're not good enough. I mean, at this point, like, 15 damage is nothing. I've got to see a diamond tier item in order for you to even make me think about changing my board. Now the yellow gumballs are starting to bum me out a little bit, man. How about some blue gumballs? Okay, 2 blue gumballs. And the game has broken. I have been told there's a bug where if you quit the main menu, you just lose the run. If that's the case, that's life, man. I'll just check out my journal really quick. Well, let's see. Let's see. They might have been trolling. That's something that happens on the website from time to time. But there was no other way out of that situation, unless maybe you quit the desktop and reload the whole game. It should only take a second to patch that out if that's broken, okay? See, people, they love to apply misinformation, man. And I love to amplify it. What can I say? We're both on 5 wins. You're level 0. That bodes well for me, I think. I think we got a pretty good chance against the level 0. What the heck? You got a full board at level 0? They're a slowing, poisoning lighthouse, crit lighthouse build. They're going to stack up lots of burn. And their heal is going crazy. Can I ask where their heal came from, or is that like personal? First time you fall below half health, heal for 30 and cleanse half of everything. Okay. That was a good win. Like, I don't know if their board was that strong, but they're... You're pretty good, man. For a small item, you're pretty good. But your skills were crazy. We could use some skills. We could use medium and... Oh, you do small and large? Small and large, okay. You're just no good. Although I'm kind of tempted to chip up Scabada. Nah, man, nah. Obviously, we like tropical islands. We have to be careful about our inventory, but we like tropical island more or less. We gotta look at weapons. Because, like, getting a better weapon to take up some of these spots would go crazy. I definitely don't think it's Switchblade. I definitely do think it's Double Barrel. That settles the debate between it and Blunderbuss, at least, I think. This gains 40 damage. You use another aquatic or an item with ammo gains 40. I think it's too slow. I've seen torpedo builds work. They're not a myth, but I don't think it's right for us right now. Now, in theory, we should be even better against the Property Baron now than we were last time, because our run has gotten better. We may have gotten saved by, like, a lucky crit last time, though. Did you see how fast the double barrel just went tap, 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 tap? Give me something I can sell. Well, that would be good if we had Skyscraper, maybe. Do we want the extra crit chance? Or do we want... I feel like we're perma-hasted, right? The other thing you could do is get, like, diamond coconuts and citrus, but I feel like you gotta pay attention to the board. It's like a flat... I mean, you could always go skills, too, but it's much harder to upgrade an item than to get skills, but I don't know if a flat 10% extra crit chance is that big of a deal. If any... Let's start with Walter Wheel, man. Maybe it gets the haste started a little faster, at least. Free loot item. I think we're kind of out on cinders, man. 3 ammo is funny, but I don't think it's necessary. 4% extra damage is basically how I look at the cooldowns. The cooldown reduction. Might be better off just gaining 2 XP. I could be wrong. Gumballs. Get a weapon. It's still gotta be gumballs. And I think, like, they just get rid of the lockbox, man. Who are you trying to impress? So every blue gumball, the blue gumballs increase our crit chance, obviously. But increasing our crit chance also causes alacrity to go off faster, which causes knife tricks to lower our cooldowns faster. So like every marked improvement in crit chance makes a big deal. It makes a big difference for us, I think.
Not to squabble with nobody.
I am wondering, because we're probably going to go on lethal at some point. We're going to need an enchantment. Do you just put it on grenade because it goes off so fast? I have no idea. We are stacking up a lot of burn, and their build does nothing. I don't mean to be insulting. It just... that looked really good for us. That looked very positive. Can I take a peek at the... 3,600 damage. You only did 900 that time. 200 burn is still really good. I know you're probably like, what about putting the silencer on the double barrel? But I really think the double barrel is important to get the water wheel popping. Truth be told, I mean, out of all this, I'd rather just double my regen, I think, for free. I would happily choose a free loot item. 1 XP or 9% cooldown reduction. I gotta go. 9% is not an insignificant number, man. 2.3 seconds on the double barrel. Getting a little spicy. I'll definitely take haste and charge. First 8 times you use a weapon, charge a weapon? Okay, like, listen. First time you haste freeze for 3 seconds. That's also disgusting. But like, first 8 times, 8 times you use a non-weapon. But we use a non-weapon like all the time, man. This is, freeze is obviously amazing. Sorry, Property Baron, we're farming you. But like, our build just relies on doing damage quickly. So like, the more we can get like a free lunch by just getting charges. Like, did you see the speed of our damage output here? The only reason that he stayed in there, he got a crit heal at some point. Otherwise, he would have been rinsed ages ago. Okay, so obviously you're also gone. I would happily fight another monster in an epic battle against the Lord of the Wastes. It feels good to be back, man. Now we have been with basically the same board for like, I don't know, we're 42 minutes in. This board has been more or less set since like maybe 17 minutes in, but but we made some strategic choices. We still got stuff in our backpack. Gold or diamond tier loot item, because our board is so set, man. Your leftmost weapon gets 10 extra damage. That's not insignificant. Because this thing goes off, like, so frequently. And this often pays for itself, don't get me wrong. But the XP, like, if we're dancing with the one that brought us, I think the XP is where we want to be. Ah! This means they're a legend in Polago, right?
Go ahead.
Like, if they... Yeah. So I'm bronze 5, and they're literally, like, legend tier. That's spooky, man. But, oh my god, they have, like, 30 skills. It's a one-weapon build with Crow's Nest. Ah! Okay, their build is really good. I mean, the freeze was one thing, but the everything else was also pretty solid. Slowing enchantment. Okay. I want to look something up. I don't know if you even can, but let me... How Bazaar... And then I'm going to look up the silencer. You put heavy on it. When you use the weapon to the left, slow one item for 1 second. I'm going to take a look at the ramrod. Slow one item for 2 seconds. I'm going to take a look at the water wheel. Slow one item for 3 seconds. Okay. I mean, you go off pretty frequently.
I won't fall. My people...
I guess I should have taken a look at the double barrel, too. That means the double barrel will be like, for 20 seconds. Double barrel. So 2 items for 1 second. Okay. Enchant some items, bro. I mean, if we want to stay alive, maybe this is now the time to talk about enchanting the double barrel with lifesteal. It's crazy we don't have like any radiant enchantments. Enchant an item with shield effects. Okay, I mean, I genuinely have a hard time believing this is going to be like any good for us, but... Oh my god, what? That's kind of crazy, man. I thought it was going to be 10 shield. Shield equal to damage is kind of... Especially with a high crit chance, that's kind of crazy. We killed him in literally like half a second. And he had 5,000 HP. Can I take a look at this? That's pretty good. We're actually at the point where the burn is kind of irrelevant. I haven't sold any of this for a long time. I apologize. Okay, obviously you're gone. That's a lot of gold. I really appreciate that. I feel like there's got to be items, man, just because like the chocolate bar is such a small percentage of our max health. We really don't need port at this point. I mean, trebuchet is very tempting, but I think our build is already... It's silver, and our build is like 2 set. What about ammo skills, man? Every time you shoot, slow, or first 8 times you slow when you use an ammo item, burn. I mean, 4 extra slows is something, but I feel like maybe we could do better. When you use an item with ammo, give it 10% crit chance. That's what I'm talking about. That seems more conducive to our success. And I genuinely think the play is not even burn. It's 10 extra damage on your life stealer. Now, again, it's day 13. We're going to be going up against some serious foes here. We are also extremely weak to freezing, which is going to be more and more common. But I consider this video a success regardless. We got the silver wins. They have frozen my stuff for 2 seconds. But now, let's make them pay the iron price, bro. They just put 500 poison on me in one attack. I don't know if we can fight back against that, man. we did a lot of damage, to be fair. They put 500 poison on me in one attack. We literally healed for 6,000 and still died, but we were doing some good work in there. Okay, I think we could have made some different choices, but I still think that we did pretty well today. For now, thanks for watching. It feels good to be back. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Later!